Bonjour YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I am Neuralex. This is gonna be my reaction for episode 17 of Death Note called Execution. If you are new to Neuralex Live, please subscribe. You can even click the bell to make sure you do not miss my next video. So last episode, Light told L that he could be Kira subconsciously and that he should be placed under isolation. Chief Yagami asked for the same thing, saying he cannot stay objective with his son arrested. Since the Kira murder stopped, L is convinced that Light is Kira. Light then relinquished ownership of the Death Note, erasing his memory about it. The murder then started again, with Light being desperate and panicked about his condition. L is very confused. So before I start this reaction, you can watch the full late watch-along reactions on Patreon. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Neuralex and check out my merch at Teespring. Execution, here we go. Oh my god, 3 more left and then we switch OP. I'm excited. A bright and ideal world. Let's go. Why did they switch the image there now? Execution.
You will continue to kill criminals whose names are broadcast. Outside of that, you're free to use the Death Note however you wish. If everything happens as Light Yagami planned, this should help save Misa.
Who is writing?
I suppose for someone in your position, you'd call this good business.
Who is that?
Mr. Yagami, are you all right? There's no reason
50 days?
It's been over a month since Kira started killing criminals again. That's all the proof I need to be sure that my son isn't Kira. One way or another, when I get out of here, it will be with my son.
Oh, wow.
I'm not Kira. How many times do I have to say it?
If Light were Kira, he'd know that I was bluffing, so why is he getting so upset? He honestly seems clueless.
Yeah.
Just cruel.
Because he is.
You seem tired.
Is that supposed to be funny? How are you expecting me to look after being tied up and questioned for this many days? I want to see Light. Please.
Please.
Light.
I want to see my
How
pudding.
much more of this? The 3 of them. Criminals are still being killed, even though Misa and Light haven't had access to any of that information. We know that much already, so what are you waiting for? From where I'm standing, it's starting to look like you're only doing this because you don't want to admit that you were wrong about Light.
Yes, I figured you'd say that.
Okay, fine, but we do. Kira could kill while under surveillance, and without access to information, there would have been no need. If they didn't pose a threat to him, then why?
If he was able to kill under these circumstances, then he wouldn't have been concerned about those FBI agents in the first place.
There's no point to this anymore. Ryuzaki, it's time to start.
L? So much pressure.
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
Would you be willing to come to headquarters just once? I'd like to discuss my thoughts with you, but it must be done in person. I need to talk to you as Light's father.
All right, I'll come.
Oh my god, look at it. He looks very bad. What? Oh, they're not giving us the conversation? Oh my god, what is he saying? Did you look at Chief's face?
He told me I was being arrested for being the second Kira. You mean that was for real? No, you're a stalker. There's no way the police would blindfold me and tie me up all fetishy like that.
Yeah.
Please, just keep quiet.
Please.
Light! I missed you so much, Light!
Dad, tell me, what's all this about?
He's your dad? Oh my god, I totally called your dad a stalker and said he was old and all kinds of other rude stuff. Friend, and I'd like to...
Chief. Let's go. Get in the car.
What?
Feels good to finally be cleared.
No. I am afraid you two are being taken to your execution.
Oh shit.
I
Execution? What the hell are you talking about?
Elle is convinced that you are Kira, Light, and that Misa Amane is the second Kira.
Wow, that's a bluff.
The killings have already stopped.
No, they never stopped.
They never... He was lying?
Elle was trying to get a confession out of you, Light. He would have said anything.
That's a bluff?
Elle's suggestion that the killings would stop if you two were eliminated was unanimously accepted by top officials in the UN and the Japanese government.
That's a bluff.
No trial, no publicity.
What?
What kind of a father are you anyway? This is your own son you're talking
Elle
about.
made this decision, not me. He's never been wrong.
You trust Elle? More than you trust me, your own son?
If the killings don't stop, then he too will be executed.
He's making a mistake. How could Elle come to this conclusion?
Oh my god.
The Elle I know would rely on hard evidence. He has to have the truth.
We're almost there.
Whoa. Wait, that has to be a bluff, right? Look, they're in the middle of nowhere under a highway or something.
I bet he brought us out here to let us go.
This will do. Looks like there's nobody around to see us out here. I'm going to kill you here and then kill myself.
What? What are you talking about, Dad?
If you do this, you're no different than Kira.
I am nothing like Kira. I am bound.
Dad, come on, she's right.
Oh my god.
Either way, you will be executed. At least with this, I'll be the one to do it.
If I die here, Kira wins. Can't you see?
Amane.
Oh my god, that's insane.
I have no reason to kill you. It's only a matter of time before the police locate this car. Then they'll transport you to the original site and execute you there. My son. From one murderer to another, I'll see you in hell.
No!
No, Dad!
No, stop it!
Oh my god, that cliffhanger! Come on! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This is...
You used a blank.
That was a bluff.
What's going on? I don't understand.
But it was the only way I could get you out of prison. I believe in your innocence, Light. Were you watching, Ryozaki? I did exactly as you said, and as you can see...
Oh my god.
If Amane were the second Kira, who only needs to see a person's face to kill them, there is no doubt she would have killed you before you had the chance to fire your weapon. In fact, the Kira I know wouldn't hesitate to kill even his own father to save himself. With Light in particular, I cannot rule out. For as we agreed, I will end their confinement immediately. Amane will remain under surveillance until Kira is apprehended.
Are you still suspect me?
If I were you, I wouldn't complain. You get to go back to your normal life. If you're innocent, the surveillance shouldn't be a threat to you. Think of it as comfort.
Oh my god.
Since I'm not the second Kira, it'll be kind of like having my very own private bodyguards.
Mm-hmm.
You and I will be together 24/7. And that's how we'll remain until we've brought Kira to justice.
Oh. So he's gonna work on finding Kira.
We'll catch Kira. Together.
For real now. Because he doesn't remember that he's Kira and that he had the death note.
So is this what you meant by being together 24 hours a day with him? Are you on that side of the fence, Ryuzaki?
I told you I'm not doing this because I want to.
But life belongs. If you're with him 24/7, then how are we supposed to go on dates together?
But it'll have to be the three of us.
No way! Are you telling me we have to kiss?
The police have already established that it was you who sent those tapes, so you're lucky to even be here right now.
In case you forgot, I'm your girlfriend. Don't you trust your own soulmate?
Soulmate?
You took advantage of me? Stupid.
About this love at first sight. It happened in Aoyama on May 22nd, didn't it?
So what?
Why did you choose that day to go to Aoyama?
I just happened to go there. I don't know why. I don't remember how I felt.
Oh my god. She's so whiny now.
What if Light was Kira? How would it make you feel?
Huh? Oh, that'd be wonderful. I mean, I've always been grateful to Kira for punishing the man who murdered my parents. If anything, it would make me love him even more.
Oh my god. She's impossible.
What if he tried to kill you?
You're talking about Light being Kira? He wouldn't be scary at all. I think of how I could be helpful.
Oh my god.
Generous of you, but I'm pretty sure Kira doesn't. Based on what you just told me, there can be no mistake that you are the second Kira. But you've made it so painfully obvious that I don't really want to believe it.
I'm not the second Kira, okay?
Anyways, Mr. Matsuda will be accompanying you as your new manager, Matsui.
Matsui.
Oh, you can't be serious.
Oh, come on, what's wrong with me, Misa? Is it the tie? Because I can get...
I know he's fed up.
With all this dating, kissing, and Misa talk already! This is the Kira investigation! Stop messing around!
Everybody's on nerves.
It's time for you to go to your room.
Why?
Out you go!
Don't do that! Let's go on a date, even if it is the three of us.
He's fed up.
There are two things I know about Amani for sure. One, that she's involved in this. And two, that she's in love with you.
You want me to become intimate with her to gather information about the second Kira?
Yes, I think you could do it without arousing her suspicions.
Of course, she's blindly in love with him.
As important as the Kira case is to me, I can't manipulate a woman's feelings like that. Please try to understand. Exploiting another person's feelings for personal gain is unforgivable, and I won't allow myself to stoop that low.
Oh my god, Light.
If this is genuine, it not only implies that Amane was being controlled by Kira, but Light Yagami too.
What's wrong, Ryuzaki?
Nothing. I suppose
He's
you're right after
thinking
all.
very hard.
Do you think we could come up with some kind of alternative to this system of moving from hotel to hotel every few days?
I arranged for a facility to be built. Construction started right after my first meeting with Mr. Yagami.
Wow. He's building a facility just for this investigation.
23 floors above ground and 2 below. Possible to see it from the outside. There are 2.
That's amazing.
How much money does he have?
Misa shouldn't have any complaints since she'll have her own floor.
Wow.
Where did you find the finances to build this thing?
Yeah.
I will never forgive Kira for putting my dad and I through this. I want to solve this no matter what it takes.
If you're serious
Oh,
about
man.
that, you should try to get...
Let's get out of here and bring Kira to justice.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice you missed my name.
That episode is very comedic, lighthearted, especially with the Misa bits when she's all
We're all here to further the growth of the Yotsuba group by reducing competition. Who is going to die?
I'm not thrilled that we have to do this every single week.
This is the most advantageous course of action for Kira.
Basically started a killing service, Higuchi.
You have a lot to say, considering us.
All of us are now frontrunners to become Yotsuba's next CEO.
It's unlikely he would choose to back a particular company, no matter how you look at it. One of the people in this room has to be Kira.
Who should we have Kira eliminate this week, gentlemen?
Oh my god.
Human beings are truly disgusting creatures.
So wait. So what is going on here? Like, did Ren organize the death note, like the Misa's death note, to be taken by somebody else? And that somebody else is kind of a big shot company guys, and now he's killing competition with it and criminals. Oh my god. And how is Light gonna remember all this? And where is Ryuk? This is getting pretty insane. Like don't get me wrong. Like, I know they're probably trying to confuse us, and like they keep stuff from us so we don't understand what's going on overall, but something's gonna be revealed. Because in a way, Light would never relinquish the death note, because for him, his mission as this new world savior is way too important. Like, he must have like a contingency plan, like some way that the death note is gonna come back to him and his memories and everything. Like, I mean, it can't be. I don't believe the Light would have given the death note without planning a way to get it back and to continue his godly mission. You know, when he said, I cannot manipulate Misa's feeling, it's against my principle. I'm like, really? Really, bro? Because that's pretty much what you've been doing for the last 15 episodes with basically everybody. Like, you played everybody, your family, that FBI agent, his wife, like everybody, Misa. I'm sure you even, or you're trying to play Rams in some way. You're playing with L around. Like, it's like, there's no way. Something is gonna be revealed in the next episode or two. Like, Light is way too smart to have not find a way to give away the Death Note to get it back later somehow. I do not accept that we're not gonna see Ryuk anymore. Like, I know he's gonna come back for sure. And the Death Note is attached to him. They're like, it's a package. You have to get both of them. Wow, this is getting very intense, psychologically, thriller-wise. Like, I did not expect Light to do something and for him being like, can I say normal now? Like, is that normal? Is that how he was before finding the Death Note? Because, like, when we saw him first, he was in class and he found the Death Note pretty much right away and he started experimenting. He did a test and then he was just like, all right, I'm becoming this god now of the new world and I'm gonna eliminate all the criminals and make a perfect world. But, like, what was he before that? Was he that Light that we see now, that was principle and everything? Like, does the Death Note changes you like right away? Does the power to kill, almost like basically kill almost like a god, changes you right away? Or did he become that? Like, because I feel like in the first episode he did a test and then he was like, oh, I can change the world with this thing. And now what? He's gonna investigate on finding the real Kira, which is him? Or what? They're gonna find... Oh my god. So is that the plan, that like there's another Kira now? Because them gave the Death Note to somebody, so they're all gonna investigate until they arrest this guy. So Light is proven innocent that way. But how is he gonna get the Death Note back? I guess I'll have to wait and find out in the next episode. You can see I'm like, yeah. Anyway, guys, that was my reaction for episode 17 of Death Note, People of the Earth. Please tell me what you thought about it in the comments below. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. If by some chance you're new around here, you can watch my full-length watch-along reactions on Patreon. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Neuralex and check out my merch at Teespring. Thank you again for watching this. I am Neuralex, and until we meet each other again, guys, stay safe.